Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mma. I know you can't see my face, but I just want to do this short video because many people are quite confused when it comes to job application for healthcare assistant, and I have talked quite a lot about this application. I've actually shown you guys how to register on Trac job to submit your application online. But today I'm talking about supporting statement, how to write supporting statement, which is one of the criteria essential for this job application. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my Trac job, log in, and start application as usual. I'll get to a point where I will show you guys where to put in your supporting statement. So I'm using Chrome. I'm going to type in Trac job on your Chrome or any browser. Just type Trac job, search. You will see something like this. If you have logged in before, you have registered. I have actually done a video on how to register. So if you have registered, you have to click on login and login. Okay, if you have not registered before, you will have to register. So I have registered before and I have logged in actually. So what I need to do is to go to search. See here, there's menu up here by the left. Click on menu, job search. You see, click on nursing and midwifery. Click on nursing and midwifery. Coming to keywords, click healthcare assistant. Healthcare assistant, please. Then coming to occupation, you can click on any of them, many of them. When you finish exhausting the one you applied for, go and click on another one, please. So let me look for elderly. Let me just say we are looking for elderly care or old people's care. There should be elderly or residential nursing home. Okay, just click any of them, many of them. Come here, what you put is band 2, please. Don't put band 5. Band 5 is for registered nurses. Okay, so leave this one as it is. Click on search. Then coming down, you will see vacancies for different hospitals. You see what I'm saying? Click on any of them. So I'm clicking on this first one, and you see what they want, the contract, the salary. Okay, and when this application is closing on 7th March. So coming down here, you see their areas where they specialize in. Then main duties, if you are the one, if you apply for this, these are the duties. These are your duties. So make sure you copy it out and keep, because you'll be needing it for your supporting statement. You understand? You have to insert it in your supporting statement as well. And also you have to look for, like you have seen this organization now, the name is Great Western Hospital. Please, once you see this, log out, go out, can use another phone, check Great Western Hospital and know their values. Each hospital here has trust values, what we call trust values. So when you know these values, some have 5, some 3, some 4, some 6, write it down so that you can insert it in your supporting statement. It will mean that you know what you are doing, please. So coming down, you know the duties, know the supporting statement, know the trust values. You see what I'm saying? See the trust values here. Service, teamwork, ambition, and respect. So these are the things you will insert when you are writing a supporting statement, so these are the job description. You have to insert this in your supporting statement. At least they will know that you have the requirement. Seriously. These are the essential criteria. You see what I'm saying? You need care certificate. And you need GSCS. That is WAEC in our language. Okay? Then you need some experience in care home. Or care or health role. Or in care role. You see? Not even some. They say some experience. Okay? So coming down, you see, application for candidates requiring Tier 2 sponsorship are welcome. You understand? That means you can apply for this if you're outside the UK. These are the things we look out for. Application for candidates requiring Tier 2 sponsorship are welcome. You have to look out for this. Very important. Okay? So coming down, I click on apply. So because I have to answer the following question. Are you currently employee of this hospital? No. And choose your immigration status. Please, when you come here, scroll down. The last one will always tell you, I do not have visa. Click on I do not have visa. Then click on agree. Continue. Then coming down here, because I have been doing application on this website, they will tell me, do I want to use my recent application? I will say yes. It will automatically bring back everything I have written. Well, because I don't want to use this, I want to use blank form, the empty one, to teach you guys. I will click on this. But if you have applied before and you want to apply to another hospital, click on the recent application and launch it. It will bring back everything you have filled before. All you need to do is go through it and remove the ones you don't want to send to them. So coming here now, I have to start. Here is personal details. When you want to put in your personal details, click on start. When you click on start session, it will show you what to fill in. That's your name, number, address, okay? Then application question, most of these questions, you answer no for them. Like, let me show you guys. Okay, application question, educational status. Here, you have to write in your qualification, professional qualification. In educational qualification, you have to write your degree, your WAEC result, that's what you write. Then for relevant training, you have to write the courses you do. Like these forest courses we did, people are doing now, 17 of them, write it one. Let me show you guys example. When you come to here, just write maybe the one you did. One of them is BLS. Write BLS. Training provider, foreign academic, duration, how many hours you did it, completion year, this year. Then after writing that BLS, click on add again. Write the second one, maybe food hygiene. This is how you write 17 of them. Don't come and say Florence Nightingale care certificate. Write 17 of them here. Let them see it. Yes. Then coming to NHS service, please, you don't have NHS service, just click no. Okay, click no. Yeah, like NHS service. You don't, in fact, don't even click on it because just leave it vacant. Then coming to membership bodies, please indicate I do not have relevant UK profession. UK registration required and not. So what you not required for this post. If you're applying as a healthcare assistant, just click not required for this post, please. Not required for this post. Don't click any other thing. Then coming to employer's history. This is where you feel your where you've worked. Please make sure you start with hospital. Don't come and start as an engineer or a literature or a teacher, please. Employer name should be the name of the hospital, the address of the hospital, type of business, which is healthcare. Reporting to who do you report to? Nurse manager, employer, supervisor, telephone, job title, your job title there, clinical assistant, healthcare assistant. Then start date, when you started with them, when you ended. If you are still working with them, you can write that date or leave it blank. Grade, you can write band 2. Salary, you can leave it. Period of notice is how many weeks are you going to give them before leaving them. You can say 4 weeks. Then reason for leaving, you can say location or joining family. Anyone, why are you leaving? In location, migration, yeah. Then coming to brief description of your duties, please go online and search for duties of healthcare assistant. There are many online. Don't just come here and write vital signs and go. Write maximum of 500 words. Go online, look for duties of healthcare assistants and come and fill it here, please. So when you are done with this, if you still have, like, let me just go back. Like, this is for employer. When you are done writing your first employer, if you want to add another employer, maybe you work for last year or last 3 years, click on add another. When you click on add another, they will show you again how to fill it again. This is just it. Very simple. Then coming to gap in history. So gap in employment is, have you had any gap between any employment? If yes, you can write it. I've had 6 months gap. You tell them when you had a gap and what you use it for. If you use this for maybe care for your parents, care for a newborn, care for a baby that you get birth to, went to school, went back to school, went to do this, just tell them what you did during that time. Don't let it exceed 1 year, 6 months, please. Supporting statement, this is what I'm saying. Supporting information, this is where you tell the employer that I am fit for this position. There is no two ways about it. This is where you tell your employer, I am fit for this position. You showcase your skill, you tell them your skills, your experience, where you've worked, why you want to work with them, how you met the criteria, how you met the description of duties, where you've worked before. How passionate you are, how compassionate you are, reason why you want to work with the hospital. This is where you mention their trust values, your duties, where you work, what you have achieved where you work before. You see, you can write up to 1,500 words. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys sample of supporting statement, okay? So coming here, we'll have further question. Further question is just about asking your age, your sex, your race, your religion, nothing much here. So when you finish, make sure you click on submit. Like, let me show you guys. Here, they will ask you, your date of birth, your age, marital status, ethnicity. In ethnicity, you can choose, people are always confused, choose white and black. Let me see. White and black African. Yes, yeah, black African. Okay, choose black or black British African. Black or black British African. Okay. Then coming to how you describe yourself. You are heterosexual, please. You're not gay. You're not bisexual. You are heterosexual. Unless if you are gay. Then your religion, if you're Christian, if you're Buddhism, if you're Hinduism, anyone you are, you choose them. Then coming to disability, they want to know whether you have any problem with disability. You can say no, I don't have any disability. Then coming to where did you see this vacancy? You can tell them NHS journals, you can tell them Health Jobs UK, Nursing Net UK. You can tell them NHS job anywhere, you understand? Please make sure you save your work, please. Then coming to declaration, here is just for you to tick that you agree to above. When you tick, you save, and make sure that you save at the end of the day before you now click on submit. Okay? And when you click on submit and they showed you that you have not filled something, go back and check what you've not filled, because before you submit, you must have filled all the essential stuff. Okay, this is basically how to apply for healthcare assistance. Once you submit this, it will go out. You go back and start afresh. You go back and start. You go back like this and go back and click on the second job offer you see here. Healthcare assistant again. Click on second one. When you have exhausted all the ones that this hospital brought out, you go back, click on this occupation in mind, then click on another nursing service. Search. This is it. You see, another hospital is bringing out. Their own. This is how it works, please. And don't tell me you have applied. Maybe if you look at here, you will see that this Great Western Hospital, there are two. Apply to all of them. These are various words. They're not the same. There are various words. You can apply to 3 of them, all right? So when you go back again, you click on occupation in mind. Look at this. You can say, okay, let me choose let's look at another thing to choose. You can say, okay, let me choose mental health. Okay, mental health, that is psychiatry. You see, another hospital is bringing out. See, people, I don't know why people are saying that there's no link for this. Remember, don't apply for bank. Whenever you see bank healthcare staff, don't apply for anything bank. Please, bank is for part-time. No one would like to give you part-time job from outside UK. Just click on assistant, nursing assistant, healthcare assistant. See, there are plenty here, guys. What are you guys saying? There are plenty of them. See. So when you exhaust this one, go back, click on the occupation again, search for another one. You can say learning difficulties. All these things are applications. See, another thing. When you exhaust this one, go back, keep changing them, and keep applying to different hospitals. Please don't just see. I click on general surgical now. You see, and whatever you do, make sure that your supporting statement has the short description of the hospital you are applying for. The only thing that changes during this application is mostly supporting statement. Please, okay. So I'm going to show you guys a sample of a supporting statement. So what is a supporting statement? Like I said, I wrote this. I just sat down and wrote this. Make sure I compile this myself. So a sample of a supporting statement will provide an employer with information and evidence of how you meet all the requirements required for the role. You see? So you must state how you met the requirements for the job. It's called personal statement or supporting statement. So if you apply for any job online, you are likely to attach a supporting statement to it. So the main reason is to explain how you got the skill, experience, and quality the employer is looking for. So, for example, this is an example of a supporting statement for a Band 2 healthcare assistant. So here, I just said I'm applying for healthcare assistant role on so ward, depending on the hospital you are applying. If it's West Manchester Hospital, write on Manchester Hospital. Name of the hospital should be showing on the Trac job. As I'm eager and committed to progress further in my career, I have been employed on a surgical ward. You can say general surgical ward, general medical ward. Like example, if this ward you are applying to is a surgical ward, you will say I have been employed on a surgical ward. If this hospital you are applying is a medical ward, you will say I have been employed on a medical ward. You see how it's done? Don't just go and focus on one side, please. So for 5 years as a clinical assistant, and I would love to work with you. Although I enjoyed my job here, don't just show them that you want to run away from here. Just tell them, although I enjoy my job here, but I would like to take my skills and knowledge to somewhere else, like your hospital, where I can get more skill and also explore health in another setting, where I can give more advanced care to my patient. You understand? So because of this, I have actually completed courses online. That's why I'm seeking for this role. And I believe I made the requirement as follows. Qualification, I have been fortunate to obtain NQ2 in care and health. Like, what I mean is care certificate. You can list few of them, like food hygiene, safeguarding, list few of them for them. If you have any other health related courses like public health, pediatric health, you can also list it there. Then experience. Regarding my experience, I have worked in an acute health setting for like 5 years, depending on what you wrote in your CV. And also depending on what you wrote in your experience. Don't come and write 5 years here, and when you go to your experience on the application, you write 2 years. It doesn't go well. Make sure if you're writing 5 years here, the experience you have on your application, you should be 5 years. Do you understand? So my current role requires me to prioritize workload. For example, ensure patient observation has been completed, communicate effectively. Do so, list all the things you can do. These are the example. Also, within my current role, I accept responsibility from senior colleagues. So many. These are the example of things you should say. When they look at it, they'll be like, this person have what we need. So this supporting statement is what sells you. It's what differentiates you from another person. So in this supporting statement, you have to structure it in a way that suits the type of job you're applying for. If you apply for care home, you need to structure it in a way that fits care home. If you apply for elderly care, you need to say that I have worked with elderly. Don't just focus on medical surgical ward. If you are applying for respiratory unit, you have to also implement. You have to read what the duties of the job you are applying for, so that you can be able to structure and put it in your supporting statement. So I am really passionate. Then I love working in a team, as teamwork is one of your trust values. As teamwork is one of your trust values. This is where you put it in. And I respect my patient. And when I look at your trust values, I was happy, because this is this align with my personal values. These are the things you should tell them. They like this kind of stuff. Make sure you construct your personal statement, your supporting statement, to fit the work or the job you're applying for. Don't use one personal statement for every job. Construct different personal statements for a different job, please, so that when they read it, they will be able to take you. So if you don't know how to start, look at this now. So looking at this, if you're not sure what to write, first off, ask yourself, why are you applying for this role? What inspired you? Why have you chosen this employer? Why are you the best for this job? And what experience or knowledge or skill do you have? What are your strengths? What you add as a colleague? Then what will you bring to this role or job? These are the things you ask yourself before writing supporting statement. Don't just write rough. You keep getting unfortunate email if you keep writing anyhow. Okay? So please, guys, back to Trac job. There are so many vacancies here. Go to Trac job. You can also upload your CV on Trac job. I have mentioned this several times. People are waiting for me to source for vacancy and send to them. I can't be all that. I can't be everywhere. I have a life to live as well. You understand? Go to the dashboard. Let me see. There's a place for uploading CV. I've actually done this before. I don't know why I'm doing it again. So when you go to your setting, you go to profile, you will see where they say online CV. You see, online CV. This is where when you fill all these things, when you come to online CV, when you fill all these things, fill all of them, fill all these things, you will submit it. It stays online. Any employer can see it and call you. So how you do it is, first of all, go to this place you have your name, click on it, then click on profile, come down. You see where it's a start filling everything: your education, training attended, professional registration, further qualification. When you come to the further qualification, you can add any other qualification, like public health you have, BLS, something like that. Employment history, gap, any special question. When they say special question, you don't leave this because you don't have NHS service. Leave this one. Then supporting statement. Personal statement is something as supporting statement. Write a good personal statement. General one, the one that comprises both medical, surgical, and elderly care. Touch all of them. Okay? Preferred employment type, any mental or dental experience. Just write the experience. Then, do you have any? When you come, you can create teamwork. I'm a good team player. You understand? These are the things you do. It stays here. Employer can see it and call you and send you an email. Remember, you have already registered online. Your email is there. So once they see the CV, they will email you. Okay? Don't wait for people to bring things to your doorstep. Alright? So that is basically how to apply for an online job and how to write a good supporting statement. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you are waiting for. There's no way you could be getting these videos without subscribing. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the notification bell so that when I post new video, you will get notified immediately. I post new videos every day. I will post in interview question and answer for healthcare assistants as well. Also, if you have not joined the Telegram group where we discuss about this, also check it out in the description. I will drop the link to the Telegram. Listen to this to the full. Don't just rush over it. Listen to it and make use of whatever I say here. I'm talking out of experience, alright? So subscribe to this channel and see you guys next time. Bye.